bring your team into the conversation and help guide the conversation with more patience than you've ever had to teach them how to think properly, how to wrap their heads around the problem properly. Give them a lifeline to help along with that, and you'll be blown away with what happens over time. Hello there, entrepreneurs, and welcome to another episode of your 5-Minute Friday. I'm your host, Dr. Glenn Krieger, and I want to give you just a quick bit of insight, something I think you already know, but I've really taken a more hands-on approach recently because I've had a lot of turnover with my team, people going on to college or dental school or any number of things, and I've had to rebuild my team a little bit. And so I've really dove down deep back into my EOS systems for running meetings. And you may have a way that you like to run a meeting, and I'm not going to tell you right now how you should run your meeting. But the cadence right now is once every 2 weeks. The things I've learned that I want to share with you from 30 plus years of running meetings, everything from Patrick Lencioni's, Death by Meeting, which is a book you have to read, or at least listen to, about why meetings matter and the different types of meetings, to all the stuff I've talked about with EOS and how you run a leadership meeting, a level 10 meeting, and what have you. What's really interesting is you'll find that if you engage your team in these meetings in a way that makes them the center of the meeting, it changes everything. And when I had a conversation with them, for instance, yesterday, about our rocks and our boulders. And I'll just get into that for a minute or two because I don't want to take too long on this. But we talked about our boulders. And the boulders are this. And this is where I really got some good help from them. I said, look, what things can we do right now that if we accomplish them in 90 days, we'll have a radically different practice? And what's interesting, and I think you know this already, but it's worth mentioning, is your team has generally never been forced to think. Now, we talk to them a great deal about, hey, be a thinker, not a doer. And then many of us give them policies and systems they have adhered to, and now they don't think, they just do. So it's a beautiful exercise to get them outside the box and get them to start thinking. Because education and creativity don't necessarily go hand in hand. You can have somebody who barely finished high school who can be remarkably creative, and somebody who has a PhD from Harvard or MIT who can't think outside the lines, right? So I started to bring them into the conversation saying, let's think about this problem. And the whole point of this post today is to let you know, you need to take the time to train your team in how to think and do cognitive thought and how to develop cogent thoughts that allow them to do more than you've ever asked them before, because they'll embrace it if you do. If you make them a part of the process, and Patrick Lencioni talks a great deal about this in his book, if you give them the ability to help you think through a problem, they will do a great job of helping you many of the time. But they're not used to it. So you're going to see some weird stuff. You're going to hear some crazy things. You're going to see them when you run a treatment planning session for orthodontists, which I've done many times. Everybody goes immediately to the actual treatment plan and nobody stops to diagnose, right? We should do this, we should do that. So when they start getting a problem list, instead they're starting to give you how to solve it, which is what you've asked them to do traditionally. So what I'm getting at here in this whole long-winded thing is bring your team into the conversation and help guide the conversation with more patience than you've ever had to teach them how to think properly, how to wrap their heads around the problem properly. Give them a lifeline to help along with that, and you'll be blown away with what happens over time. Yes, we all have those team members who we just want to go, oh, don't you get it? But oftentimes those are the same people who, if you let them out of the box, so to speak, and let them start thinking creatively, the ideas they come up with are remarkable. So I hope this helps. Reach out to me if I can help you in any way. I really do hope to see you and your team at Summit in September, because it's going to be remarkable. Best meeting you'll ever be to, best, most impactful meeting you'll ever go to. And just go to opsummit2025.com. Final summit, not that many passes left. Hope to see ya.